Hi, my name is Nikku Sharma. I've been a realtor in Toronto for over 10 years. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, please subscribe and like the video. Today, I'm going to talk to you about down payments and how you can purchase a property with less than 20% down. So one of the biggest myths in the Toronto market is, and I think any real estate market in Ontario, is that you need 20% down to purchase a home. That is not true. So you do need 20% if you're purchasing over $1 million or at $1 million, but anything with a purchase price less than $1 million actually is less down payment. So if you're looking to purchase, let's say, a condo that is at $650,000, the structure of your down payment actually begins with the first $500,000. On the first $500,000, it is going to be 5% down payment. And then on the remaining, so for a $650,000 purchase, you've got the remaining $150,000 that you would pay an additional 10% on. The total down payment there would be 6.2%. So 5% on the first 500, 10% on the difference of 500 and 650, and that total would be about 6.2% in total down payment. Now, if you decide that you want to purchase between $500,000, so it's $500,001 to $999,999, that down payment would be 10%. So any number in there would be 10%. And how that would work is your first 500 is 5%, and then whatever the difference is between 500 and your purchase price, you pay 10% on that. Now, as soon as you hit the $1 million mark, as soon as you hit it, it's $1 million, 1,000,000, anything above that, it is a total of 20% down. So at $1 million, you have to come up with $200,000, and then anything above that is still 20%. Now, the biggest difference is when you don't put 20%, is that you have a CMHC fee that applies to your mortgage amount, and that is basically an insurance, right? The benefit of having a CMHC fee actually is that you get lower rates from the bank because it's an insured mortgage. So this is the kind of debate that you go through, right? If you can afford the 20%, great. But if you can afford the 20% on less than $1 million, it's okay, because at the end of the day, you are benefiting on the interest side. Generally, uninsured mortgages the rates are higher. And then with having the insurance, yes, you're paying, whatever that amount may be. So on a $650,000 purchase, your CMHC fee at the most basic minimum down payment would be about $25,000 or $24,500. And then if you put 20% down, it's obviously zero. But even if you get close to that, let's say you're purchasing at $650,000 and you have an 18% down payment, right? Your CMHC fee will still be around the $14,000 mark. Now, the CMHC fee insurance is an amount that gets added to your mortgage. So this is the difference between having closing costs and this insurance, that this insurance fee gets added onto your mortgage, so it gets amortized, right? So you're not expected to have that up front, where the land transfer tax, you are expected to have that whole chunk at the beginning. So for a lot of you that think you need 20% down and need $1 million budget, that's not true. So if you are buying your first homes, first condos, this is really, really important for you to know, because a lot of people get bogged down by how am I going to save that much? And it may not necessarily make sense for you to wait until you have 20% as well, because the 20% could be a larger chunk that could take you years to save up, where if you have 5% or 6.2% for a $650,000 purchase, you may be able to get into something today that will build you equity. So if you are a first-time buyer, this is very, very important for you to know, and keep in mind as you kind of think about home ownership. And obviously you can always call me if you have any questions, or if you have a number in mind that you're not quite sure of and how those numbers would work out, give me a shout. I'm happy to chat with you about it. But again, in Toronto, and actually Ontario, you don't necessarily need 20% to purchase your first home or a home in general. Freehold homes, yes, they are more difficult to purchase in Toronto because the average price is above $1 million. And buying something less than $1 million is very, very difficult unless you're looking to do an extensive amount of work, where that is still possible in some neighborhoods. But less than $1 million for my first time buyers that are not going to reach those, that $1 million purchase price, you have some options. Give me a call. I'm happy to chat with you about it. And if you liked all this information, come back to my YouTube channel, like the content today, send me a DM if you have questions, and subscribe